All right, this reading is for Aquarius, all placements. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through today. Seven of Cups. So when I was meditating on your energy, I saw the Two of Wands. So I feel like there was, and this is kind of it's slipping over from the last reading that we did, that there was some choice that you needed to make. I just heard, I'm going to Hollywood. Okay, where is that from? Is that American Idol? Okay, so making a choice to follow your passion, to follow your dream, to follow your passion. Irotanala. Yeah, okay. To follow your passion. And there goes the King of Cups coming in again. Yeah. So I feel like what's happening is, this is interesting because I feel that it's your masculine energy is being healed right now. It's this indecision, this procrastination, this hesitation to follow your dreams without doubt, with full confidence, right? And what's happening is you're healing your childhood wounds. You're healing at the DNA level, okay? So also you're healing past lives as well. So there may have been, you may have carried many wounded children with you, right? So it's like having, messed up childhoods from multiple lives, and you carrying all of that energy into this life, and you now coming to this point in time where you're ready to heal it all, right? Because you're ready to move forward fully in what makes your heart sing. And whatever this is that you want to follow, whatever it is that you want to go after, it's definitely something unique to you. It's something that I just heard, you're a star, baby. I love that. So it's, yeah, and whatever it is, you're going to get public recognition definitely for it, okay? And it's something that you've been doing since childhood, or something you've been interested in since childhood, or even something that you didn't even see was a gift, right? But now you're noticing that you're really gifted in it. It's like something that only you can do, and you do it really well, And I almost feel like some of you guys don't even see this as like a gift because it comes so naturally to you. So I almost feel like some of this healing that you're doing, you're kind of reevaluating, like what are my gifts, what are my skills, and it's almost this energy of what do I just do that comes naturally to me, that is an ace in a hole every single time, So I don't know, there might be something to do with gambling, because when I said ace in a hole, I saw like a poker table. So I don't know if somebody's about to play poker, or if it's like you're learning how to hold your hand, you're learning how to you're learning how to trust, that's for sure. But there's this energy of you're learning how to trust your inner child. You're learning how to look at things through a child's eyes. And this is helping you to move away from limiting beliefs that kept you stuck. Okay? Stuck and stagnant, I just heard. Move away from procrastination. It's time to believe in yourself. Archangel Michael coming in super strong. Like, you know what? It's time, and you just got to go for it, whatever that is for you. Okay? It quite possibly could be, you auditioning for something that might be coming up. This is interesting. So I feel like what's blocking you right now is this Five of Swords, and this again is that limiting beliefs that need to liberate yourself, right? To stop overthinking, and you're working on healing that because it's stopping you from choosing correctly. And when I say choosing correctly, you really can make no wrong choice, right? It's just a matter of like what road is going to take you there, and it's like, take me there, I want to be there. So also, it's definitely something. Some of you guys are moving out into limelight, so whatever you were doing a lot of, you're about to share that, publicly, and get noticed for that. It may be community, it may be worldwide for some of you guys, because I went from like a community garden that gets lots of press, and you're helping, like, you're teaching people how to garden, and you get some press, and then you get some philanthropists that want to donate big money to the garden, like this and that. And then I skipped fast forward all the way to seeing somebody like in a big venue, you know, and like doing sound check, right? And you're like, people are coming to see you. So something, so it's this is this is big D energy, right? It's like, it's big energy. Whatever your platform is, whatever it is that you were about to step out on, whatever it is you're about to trust, whatever it is that you're about to say, you know what, I signed the contract. So that's another thing. Contracts are going to be coming up as well. So read the fine print. And that's also why you're doing this healing, to clear this energy, because you really want to, okay, thank you so much. You really want to have, like, you want to be able to be alert, clear. You want to be able to really pay attention and not have any self-doubt or any low self-esteem or insecurity really stop you. You really want to be completely in tuned and aligned to your heart, right? As you step into this new way of life, this new venture. Yeah. Yeah, and some of you guys are coming out the closet. Like, it could be the spiritual closet, it could be you know, whatever kind of closet that you are currently in, but you're about to shine the limelight, because now they're showing me the Six of Wands. All right, victory. So also with this Five of Cups energy, it has been hell, okay? And I know it, because I've been stuck in that energy too, letting go of the past, okay? And really just letting it go and not getting stuck in it, you know? So that's also what your masculine energy is being healed right now. So there's a part of you, and I want to say your teenage masculine, I just heard humiliation, you know, so either there was something where you've gotten humiliated before for sharing your gifts, or in some way, shape, or form, or you've been watching TV, or as a past life wound, or there's something else maybe that you're just anticipating, you know, some kind of being laughed at, because I'm hearing like heckling, like, you know, it's that scene of you're a comedian, right? And you go on the stage, and you're the only one on the stage, and there's all these people there. It's your first performance, and like, you either don't say anything or you say something, and like everybody just starts laughing, but it's not in a way of like laughing like, oh my god, you're so funny. It's in the opposite, right? And you just feel like humiliated, and you like run off, right? So there's some kind of stage presence fear or something like this that's going on, that's also being cleared. And I feel like Spirit, yeah, thank you. Spirit is like, stop focusing on the fear. I need you to change your focus, change direction. Stop focusing on the fear, right? And crows are going to be really significant at this time. A lot of times, like, if the crow is like in the tree, or if the crow is on the ground, like those are good omens, right? But if you're seeing the crows like flying around you, you know, cawing, then there's something that Spirit is trying to let you know, and it's you being trapped in your mind that is keeping you from seeing the true decision that you need to make. So meditate, preferably in water or on water. Some of you guys, if you guys have been here with me, you know how we put our hand in the water, you know, in a bowl of water, and meditate, right? And you can do that. It's going to help release your emotional body, okay? Even you, Aquarius, yes, it will help you to just like let everything go, okay? Yes, and yes. And so this is so interesting, because you might be seeing 55 a lot, you might be seeing 75 a lot, you might be seeing 76, okay? And so, but what I'm seeing is that it's a new revelation. There's some truth that's going to come into you from releasing the past and letting it go. Like, you've spent enough time with the magnifying glass on the past. I feel like, you know, you understand fully why things have happened in your past, the things that you can remember. And now it's time to be like, you know what? Things happened, and that's just how it happened. I'm going to take the wisdom, and I'm going to move forward. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you guys are doing that. You're like, nope, I'm going to heal this, because I'm no longer going to let it hold me back. I'm no longer going to stay stuck in indecision, or stay stuck in my mind, you know, in that prison. Yeah. So let's see what else Spirit is going to bring through. Inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So yeah, meditate. Okay. That's where you make everything fine as wine, that energy, right? That's where you go into that regeneration. I was seeing the star a lot. A lot of you guys are getting a throat chakra upgrade as well. And like, it's almost like the back of your throat is being rebuilt from all of the cords and things like that that have been attached to you. All right. And for others of you guys, that might be an invitation to, remove dissolved cords from your throat chakra. Okay. The back of your throat. So just pull those out and see it turning into beautiful light. Wisdom, see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Yeah. So it's also this energy of like bless your enemies, bless your enemies. It doesn't say that you got to break bread with them or anything like that, but send them unconditional love, bless them, especially if you find yourself thinking about somebody who you've let go. Then why they're coming up is that they need forgiveness. Okay. They need you to forgive them. And Spirit is like, I'm putting them in your face because we can no longer let this energy hold us back. Yeah. Beautiful. What else do you want to say? Be present, okay? So a lot of grounding as well. Use the hours, don't count them. So if you find yourself looking at the clock, especially like if you're at work or something like this, use your time productively, do squats, do jumping jacks. If it's something that you can do and you're just counting the hours at work, say positive affirmations. If you can meditate, just count, these kinds of things, or even just get in touch with your inner child and be like, show me what you'd like to do. Show me what you like to create, that kind of energy. So it's like really using your time in the day. And not be kind of rushing it through, like I can't wait for tomorrow to get here. And it's this kind of energy of you can't wait for tomorrow to get here, but yet you have the same plans. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of a thing. That's how you can catch yourself that you're on automatic and it's time for pattern interrupt. Okay. So that way the things that you truly do want can come into fruition, because it's one thing to say to the universe, yes, I want this, but then the universe is going to give you inspired action, whatever that is. Maybe it's drink hot cocoa. Maybe it is call this person. Maybe it is put this ad out. Maybe it is build this website, whatever that is, right? You have to take action on it. And if you don't, then you can't be watching the time go by waiting for your manifestation to come into your lap, because it's not going to if you don't follow the intuitive action that Spirit brings to you. So that's also with this indecision, some sloth energy and that kind of thing, right? So move your body. Move your body. Yeah. Generosity. Sow seeds of kindness. Yeah, I feel like many of you are already doing this, but again, like kindness could just be like smiling at somebody as you're walking by them. That's a seed of kindness. Also, other seeds of kindness, just sending out blessings of unconditional love to all beings, like those are sowing seeds of kindness. And it doesn't have to be in a time when you see somebody like it, just do it. It doesn't have to be like if you see somebody hurting or something like that. It's like, no, send unconditional love when you're thinking about it, send it, that kind of thing. Also like little stuff like, tipping people, leaving the 3 cents instead of taking it, that kind of thing. Little tiny things. And then also I feel like this is interesting, because I'm being shown the Queen of Swords. So I feel like your words. So some of you guys, either you're in contact with a lot of people, or you have the opportunity to give compliments and things like this. It's almost like you're super tapped in, right? So it's almost like you know what to say to people to brighten their day. Go ahead and say it. Don't be afraid to do it. Give of your gifts freely, kind of thing. So even you just knowing what to say to brighten someone's day, like, oh, I love that green sweater that you had on. Even that, complimenting somebody's shoes, or, there's a worker in the store and you smell their cologne, complimenting them. Like, this is beautiful energy, and it just helps to not only raise your vibration, but it raises the vibration of the other person as well, which in turn raises the vibration of the whole area that you're in, right? So this is also that kind of energy of like understanding how powerful you are. Thank you. And one more. Breathe. Slow down, contemplate the tea. Violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. Okay, so mindfulness was coming in when we're talking about being present. Don't count the hours. Like, you can count your breaths, you know, when you're taking your tea. And even like, this is gonna sound a little crazy, but even like if you're eating like a bag of chips, eat one chip at a time, you know, and just say I'm grateful, and just make yourself be very present in the moment. Like, don't rush through it. That's a great way. Like washing dishes or anything where you have to like do something one like repetitive, right? It's a great way to bring mindfulness into it. Like as you're folding, you know, the clothes, as you fold each piece of clothing, just saying I'm grateful, or you know, or some other kind of affirmation, or just breathing in and just being really grateful for that moment, you know, and doing that until you fold the laundry. You know what I mean? Also, there might be something with drinking violet tea. I've never had ivy tea, but that might be a thing. Definitely, you know, look that up. But also looking up the spiritual meaning of violets and ivy, because that's coming out. Oh yeah, so when we were on our walk today, we saw a leaf, and on the leaf it had this orange seed, and it was like split into three, and it was opened. And so I almost feel like that's coming out too with the sow seeds of kindness. Like, it's like you were building your reality, right? And so in every moment and every thought and every word and every emotion, you're building your reality. You're building what you're going to step into, right? So be mindful of that. You know, take deep breaths. If you find yourself counting the hours, inhale deeply and breathe out. You know, that's an excellent time to manifest. Breathing out impatience, frustration, you know, breathing out what does not serve you, breathing out stress or tension, just calming yourself down, you know, breathing in calmness and breathing out, you know, tension and stress. Also, what's been happening right now is Spirit has been calling the collective to have like days of fasting. So like what's coming up with this is to have like a tea fast, you know, a day where you're just drinking teas, and that's it. If you know, if you can medically do that. So just check with your GP or your physician if that's something that you can do, and tap into your intuition if that's something for you. And then also, of course, tap into your intuition on what teas to drink. But when you're doing any kind of like a tea fast or any kind of fast, that kind of thing, and you're incorporating tea, you would do like no sugar, no honey. You would also put in there a detox tea, you know, something that is going to help you go to the bathroom and that is detoxing. So that way you have something to kind of like smooth groove, something like that, something with sienna in it. So that way you can, you know, push the toxins out, you know, that kind of a thing. You know, but do whatever you're called to. You can, you know, you can do a tea fast in the morning, in the afternoon, and then, you know, have dinner or whatever, you know, something light, like a salad or something like that. And of course, if you're drawn to do a tea fast longer than more than 24 hours, you know, that's out there as well. But it's been like a 24-hour fast, like, you know, 24-hour fast of no social media, you know, of like no electronics, 24-hour fast, water fast, you know, this kind of thing. Yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed that. Yes, and yes. It's so funny. All right, guys, I love you. Namaste.